everybody, get you to take your seats. When we get this mic going, get some awards showing. All right, everyone. I hope you guys are bellies are full. You guys enjoy that meal? Yes. Desserts are good? Now the next one, you guys can get dessert. So I'd like to thank the Airmark team for their hospitality, planning support, and for this meal today. So please give them a round of applause. So just as a reminder, we are live now on YouTube. So please be respectful during this time. At this time, the bar will be closed during the presentations. Also, when teams are being acknowledged, make sure to give your utmost respect. Just a reminder to coaches as well, you have 3 minutes to present your awards, right? Nothing more than 3 minutes, because I'm going to keep you timing, or I have to start singing a song when I start seeing you guys are going a little too long, all right? And once your awards are given, just a reminder, please go to our backdrop there for your nice, lovely photos that will be taken with your coach. And later on, obviously, at the night with your team members as well, too. So first thing I would like to start off for the night is our coach recognition. All of you have had a coach this year, or coaches, that have helped you get through this season. And I would like to recognize these coaches. I hope that when you guys were coming in, as just also as a reminder, that we have your team photos that you can sign your autograph, which will be given to your coach to hang on your wall, so they can have a memory of you. So to recognize these coaches, why do we have these coaches? They instill in us values to compete, to bring out our best. That's what these coaches do for us, right? And I would like to recognize all these coaches. So please, when you do hear your name, please stand. And once all the coaches are standing, we'll give them a round of applause. Right? So from men's soccer, we have Victor Wasilenko. And assistant coaches, Madison Cook and Scott Holder, who are not with us today. From women's soccer, we have David Brown, who's not here today, Brian Morton, but Ainsley Taggett is here with us today. Stay standing. From women's rugby sevens, we have Donnie Malliott, Kate Malliott, and unfortunately Ashley Todd could not be with us today. And from men's volleyball, we have Jordan Ross and Brandon Sonnenberg. From women's volleyball, we have Caitlin and then from men's basketball, we have Josh Williams and assistant coaches Matthew Cole and Chloe Stone. And for water sports, we have Al Taylor and Jared. A round of applause for new coaches. Thank you, coaches. All right, so first up to present the MVP and Rookie of the Year for men's basketball will be Josh Williams.
Okay, so this individual, he was hurt our first half of the season last year. Always had something going on with him. Hurt his toe, his finger, his head, something. There's always something with him, which kept him out for majority of the season, but he bounced back this season, had a great start of the season, kind of dropped down a little bit, but picked it up really well in the second semester, and that is Owen Wisman. Okay, this individual is very young. Obviously, a rookie, you think of young, but this individual is quite young. And when I first saw him, actually, it was at a tournament in Durham. He was playing like 6 games, trying to play with so many different teams, and I was wondering why is he doing this, but it actually made me want to pick him more just because I saw how determined he was and how dedicated he was to the game, because I was on the fence of whether I wanted to take him for the team or not. And then he showed himself why he should be part of this team, and he really helped us get to where we were for the season and got to the playoffs. And that person is Nate Walter Sanjurara.
Congrats on those athletes. Next up, we have women's rugby coach Donnie Marriott coming up on the stage.
Just a little housekeeping before I hand over the board. Just wanted to thank Greg for all the work he had to do, get everything arranged for us, the buses, he did everything going, especially with the strike. And of course, I just want to thank Greg for passing on the girls and getting them back there on the field. Rugby's pretty rough, so he's pretty important to us. Keep us paved up and get us out there on the field. So I want to start with the most valuable player. This young lady's played with me for a couple of years. And when you hear those saying, don't judge a book by its cover, it's very, very important that this is very familiar with me and this young lady. She's a small package, but feisty, like fights in every game, doesn't back down from anybody. And she was mentioned earlier, OCAA Team of the Year. So most valuable player of women's rugby this year was Ashley Smith. Okay, next up is Rookie of the Year. This young lady, a friend on the team, actually convinced her to come out, and she was pretty nervous. I don't even think she really wanted to play the first game, probably felt sick to her stomach. By the end of the year, I could relax, put her in any position. She said, yes, coach, no problem, run out. Always a super attitude. Rookie of the Year, and well deserved. Came so far from the beginning to the end. Is Charlotte.
Up next to present MVP and Emmy Valiant Rookie of the Year from women's volleyball, Caitlin Brittmeyer. Macy Cooper, everyone.
Hi everyone. I'm excited to be here because I didn't get to be here last year, so I'm really excited to be here. Anyway, I'm Paige, I'm the head coach and Mrs. Lacey. She was our assistant coach this year. So to start off, 3 minutes, that's a lot of pressure. I'm starting to think about this. To start off, this season felt a little bit different than most, to be honest. And I don't mean in the obvious ways like getting wins, multiple of that. I mean in the small moments, like practice energy, supporting each other as a team, and responding when things got tough. For a long time, this program really has been waiting for this moment. We've been building, we've been learning, we've been growing, and we've been waiting for this shift. And I know I've been waiting for it. I know there's a lot of returning players that's been waiting for it, and we felt it this year. We found ways to stay in games, we found ways to push back, and we found ways to come out on top. And all of those moments mattered because it showed us what we're capable of as individuals and also as teammates. I'm honestly just really proud of this team, and not just for what we did, but how we did it. Now to get to the awards. Honestly, I have such a hard time every year choosing who gets awards. And I say this, and honestly, there's so many well-rounded athletes on our team. Obviously, there's 2 awards and 15 people, so that led me to thinking for hours trying to figure out exactly who gets this. But every single person deserves to be up here, not just these 2 people, but the 2 athletes that I'm presenting to are just amazing. So first, most valuable player. This athlete is someone who was steady and reliable from the very beginning. They've taken on multiple roles on our team, and I say this a lot, but this one was kind of crazy. She started as a middle, and then she went to her right side, then she became our starting outside, and never once hesitated to adapt. Every time she moved to a different position, she elevated it. Their swing is something special, it's something powerful and consistent, and really something our program needed. And they led in a quiet way, but they showed up on time, they worked hard, they were consistent, and they always put their team first. They are the kind of coach's dream, I would say. Just a quick story. Okay, we had a game that was really close, and she was serving the game point. And honestly, I feel like it's not a secret that our team hasn't done the best in the past. And normally we would miss that serve to win the game, but she ended up serving the game-winning point, and it's a moment I will never forget. So our MVP this year is Samantha DeCone. Okay, congrats, Phil. Okay, so next, Rookie of the Year. This athlete is someone who came into the season ready to take on a challenge, and we definitely gave them multiple. They started the season as a key defensive role, stepping in as libero right away, and was starting libero, and as you all know, that's not a small task for a rookie. She was a leader right away, and I was just so excited for her to join our team. They were determined to, but halfway through the season, I decided that, hey, you're going to try setter. I can see you're getting nervous, you're fine. They were determined to figure everything out. You could see that they were putting in extra time, learning, adjusting, asking questions, and doing everything they could to show up for their team. Not to mention, our first win was when they started setting. And that kind of commitment really stands out. They didn't just adjust to the role, they embraced it. They worked for it, and they grew into it in a way that really impacted their team. Coming in as a rookie, doing all of that, says a lot about the athlete and teammate that you are. We will greatly miss you next season. Our Rookie of the Year is Win Havoc.
Good job, congratulations. Next up for MVP and Rookie of the Year, we have men's volleyball coach Jordan Ross.
Thank you, sir. That's it. I brought my Bible. Okay, I'm Jordan. I'm the men's volleyball coach. And believe it or not, this is my 18th athletic banquet at Fleming College, either as a player, assistant coach, or head coach. So I think I just sprouted another couple gray hairs admitting that. But so either way, since I've been doing this so long, I had no idea what to do for this speech. I started panicking, so I did what I was taught when I was young, and I called an adult. So I called my old coach, Mike Kelsey, and I said, Coach, what am I doing? He simply just reminded me to remember the relationships and the friends we've made, because that is what I think is most important with our sport. So not to give a big, long speech, but I need to give a shout out to John Taylor, Brandon Sonnenberg, my assistant coaches. They do everything for me, so thank you to you guys. It is a team effort. I just have to give the speech at the end of the year. Okay, so we can move along. What's our first award? Thank you. See, I told you, I'm good at volleyball, nothing else. Okay, MVP. For most of us, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Our team captain, our leading scorer, sort of our Swiss Army knife when it comes to a player, Calvin Decaux. Congrats, buddy. It's going to be sad to see him go next year, but he's got a big boy job now, so we're proud of him. And then for my Rookie of the Year, this was actually a really tough decision. There were two people who both deserved this award. This guy managed to score over 100 points in his rookie year. He was fourth amongst rookies in the East rookie scoring. It was unfortunate he wasn't named to the rookie all-star team, which he was deserving, but sometimes the politics of it don't allow for that. So Jordan Flynn, come on I actually just have one more quick thing to say. Part of being a member of Fleming College is hopefully keeping in touch with your alumni and whatnot. And unfortunately, the men's volleyball team had an alumni loss earlier this year. John Banquet played with us from 2013 to 2015. He played with myself and Brandon Sonnenberg, and he had a brief but brave battle with glioblastoma, and unfortunately lost his battle earlier this year. So I don't have a physical award to give, but basically Johnny in his spirit was a happy-go-lucky, team-first-oriented guy. He wasn't necessarily a starter or a good player, but he was always one of the guys. Was well-loved around the league, with other teams especially. So this award, once we form it, because it's still all new, will go to Hunter Hoskins this year as the John Banquet Memorial. So come on up, Hunter. All those nice things. I said Hunter's the most popular player around the league. Everywhere we go, he's getting selfies with people. He seems to know everyone. So congrats. Nice, coach. Yeah. And then you can get your pick there or whatever. And okay. Now I'm going to stand here until Ray starts singing. Just kidding. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to the winners. Next up, to present the MVP and Rookie of the Year, we have men's soccer head coach Victor Westmenko.
Okay. Should have brought my glasses, but no, I remember. Thank you, though. Okay, so for men's soccer, we had a really good team, a team that never gave up, that went out there, gave it their all every single night, and that's really all, as a coach, you can ask for. Our attendance at practice was great. It was so much better than the previous year. So this is my second year coaching, and I was really happy with the dedication and the effort that the boys all put forward. For MVP, as a coach, all you can really ask for in an MVP and in your team captain is someone who can basically verbalize everything that you would want verbalized, but as a player out on the pitch. And that's exactly what Ryan would do. So. That's what Ryan would do. I didn't say he's the actual MVP, so, but yes. So thank you, Ryan. So I mentioned how we had a lot of new guys this year, and in fact, I think we only had maybe 4 or 5 returning players from the previous year. So we had a lot of first-year players, a lot of rookies, in other words, and a lot of people think that soccer is a non-contact sport. However, there is a word in soccer called tackling, which would indicate contact. And so if done correctly, tackling is a very, very valuable asset to have. And I attended a showcase in Oakville back when I was recruiting, and I saw this kid coming across the middle with his head down, and let's just say that Aiden made him pay for doing that, and he reminded me of someone many, many years ago that might have done the exact same thing in a very clean way. And so all you can ask for in a center back is basically someone who is like another keeper out there, and that's what Aiden Sproul was to us. So Aiden, we got this.
Thank you, Victor. Next up, we have assistant coach from women's soccer, Ainsley Taggett. Ainsley and I actually have a lot of history together. Believe it or not, when I started my career as an athletic therapist, she was my high school student co-op. So, yeah, it's crazy.
Hi, everybody. So Coach Dave was really sad that he wasn't able to make it today. He really loved coaching you guys this season, so did I. This team has been so amazing to coach. You guys, even though it's such a challenging season, you guys never gave up and gave it your all. No matter how many times a week you guys run, you only complained a little bit. And so I just want to say thank you so much for that, because I really appreciate it. Both the players getting awards today have made such an immense difference on this team. They've come to every practice with a big smile on their face, ready to go, ready for anything. They end each game with a smile on their face, ready to look at what we can do next time to fix it. The person getting the MVP today has such an insane ethic and passion for soccer, and you can see that every time she shows up. Emma, you were so wonderful to coach, and I'm really looking forward to you coming back next year. Okay, so this next player, the Rookie of the Year, we had a lot of new rookies this year. I think in any time you have a college team, there's so many turnovers over and over again. And that can be really hard for building chemistry and connections on the field. I'm sure everybody can relate to that here. This player instantly became friends with returning players, was welcoming to everybody else who was new, kept a positive energy, oh my God. And I was so thankful because everything we got her to do, anytime we had a practice, running, we had fitness drills, anything, she was always so pumped to do it. So Claire, this one's for you.
Thank you, Ainsley, and congratulations to those award winners. And next up for MVP and Rookie of the Year from Lager Sports, Coach Al Cavers and Darian Carpenter.
What a great looking group you have here tonight. Congratulations to everybody, coaches, players, what a night to come and celebrate. It's such an honor to be here. You guys put in so much effort. And the young man that I'm going to be giving to the most valuable player to has put in a ton of effort for this team. When he first came to the team and was on the B team, just kind of flying underneath the radar. The next year he came on the A team, and it was quite evident that this guy didn't want to fly under the radar anymore. I would say that this young man is probably the best chopper I've ever had on the team in the years that I've been coaching. When he stands on the block and swings his axe, it's with a determination that is unmistakable. I count him as a friend, and he's just a great individual, great human being. The most valuable player for the men's this year is Thomas Kitchen. Tommy and Nicole have been with the other team and with Darian have been instrumental in raising over $16,000 so we could go and compete in our last competition. So Tommy will be
We're good. All right. All right. So I have the honor of sharing the Men's Rookie of the Year for this season. So this individual is obviously a rookie, but they're also incredibly young. We had a very young team this year, especially a very young men's B team, who had amazing success at the final competition of the season, who actually were 4 points short of coming second place, which is just simply unheard of for a men's B team. This person came on in September and had 2 very technically challenging events, being single buck and single buck, and they did more than exceed everybody's expectation. They quickly earned the nickname of the Bull and have made me beyond proud of them. So I'm happy to present this man as rookie here in the Nintendo.
I feel this is fun.
Okay. All right. I also have the honor of presenting the women's MVP of this season. So not to give it away right away, but this is a 4th-year athlete who's very unheard of in water sports. And although she was a 4th-year athlete and had great success on the team last year, this year she also had 2 very technically challenging events, being standing block and single buck. So brand new events to this athlete. And although she was only with us for half of the season, she made an incredible impact on the team and led them to success at the final competition. Her nickname runner is Sparky. She's our old water boiler. But this year she did incredible opportunity events. So this season's MVP is Marcia. All right, and finally, I also want to present, Rookie of the Year. We had a lot of rookies on this season's national championship team, so it's very difficult picking the rookie for this year. Everyone did incredibly well. You guys lost the championship, which is amazing. But one athlete kind of stood out as being a weapon even early on in tryouts. This athlete can hold a plank like no tomorrow and throw face logs as if she's been throwing them all along. This person was selected for pool events, or 2 out of the 3 pool events of the season, and she did incredibly well in those. As well as, I think she was the only athlete from our team that won her singles event at every single comp, axe throw as well, which I'm not very good at axe throw, so I am very, very proud of this athlete. You know what the year is more than stuff.
Thank you, and congrats to all the MVPs and Rookie of the Years for this year's banquet. All right, so next, what we're going to be getting into is a couple of special awards. At this time, before we get into that, at this time we'd like to recognize all our graduating athletes. So one thing I want to do is when you hear your name called, please stand up. Everybody, 2 claps, all right? Just 2 claps, right? And then at the end of it, we will give our huge round of applause, all right? And each athlete can collect a photo of themselves in their sport at the end of the evening. All right. So starting off with women's rugby, graduating is Rowan Kerr, Ashley Smith, Charlotte Murray, Shelby Hubert, Sarah Peterson, Vanessa Duncan, Holly Captain. Now we're going on to lager sports. Chloe Agger, Jacob Ricker, Nicole Roy, I flip my sheet, Sarah Hart, Thomas Kitchen, Trevor DeVry, Chris Kivett, Dylan Van Groot, Time Kennedy, Matea Miller-Evans, Blake Jacobs. Going on to men's volleyball. Alex Robb, Jeremiah Pepper, Hunter Hoskins, Calvin Depot, Mark Beijing, Connor Entwistle, Noah Hart. Going on to women's volleyball. Now clap. Sophia Baruta, Miranda Jensen, Anna Mead, Julia Bowe. Going on to men's soccer. Ayan Sheikh, Usama Al-Khalid. Going into women's soccer. Victoria Proctor, Peyton Tibble, Sophia Pocapeco, Kayla Ryan, Tia Torrance, Gabby Messner, Claire Bishop, Emily Earl. And going on to basketball, Jordan Morgan, Malcolm Kanda, Ben Swab, Jerry Salim, Marcus Parnell, Owen Wiseman, Darren Watt, Guy Smith, Mo Nezami. Congratulations on graduating. All right, we got to do this again, but for different awards next. So we're going to do the 2 claps once again. So these next awards will be the OCAA and SEMA All Academic Awards. These are presented to athletes achieving an honors level GPA in the fall semester while competing in their respective sport. Once again, we're going to be standing up, and your certificates can be picked up at the end of the night. So starting off with women's rugby sevens, we have Emma Lucas, Sophie McLean, Ashley Smith, and now going to women's volleyball, Sophia Baruta, Paige Morrow, Jenna Whitaker. Going to men's volleyball, Carson Bird, Calvin Depot, Cooper Fletcher, Jeremiah Pepper. Going on to men's basketball, Aaron Cecil. Then we're going to women's soccer. Jen Nester, Sophia Popomenko. Men's soccer, Usama Al-Khalid, Anthony Murderloo, Ayed Amit Sheikh. Going to lager sports, Caleb Van Broost, Chloe Agger, Christopher Kimmett, Daisy Mills, Dalton Nigel Stowe, Jacob Snyder, Larkin Merrill, Nicole Roy, Sarah Porter, Sarah Hart, Thomas Kitchen, Tori Hawk, Matea Miller-Evans, and congratulations to all of you. So next up, to present the OCAA Honor Awards, please welcome Director of Student Experience and Athletics, Graham Jeffler.
Okay, next we have the OCAA Honor Awards. Thank you. These are presented to OCAA athletes based on athletic performance selected and voted on by other OCAA institutions. The first 2 OCAA Honor Award recipients received their certificate at the OCAA Rugby Championships, but we'd still like to have them stand and be recognized this evening. First, the 2025 OCAA Women's Rugby Sevens League All-Star Rookie Team, Shelly Hubert. Thank you. Next, the 2025 OCAA Men's Basketball East Division All-Star Rookie Team. Again, Nathan. Nathan, so you're going to come up and get an award. So come on up and get your award. Next, the 2025 OCAA Women's Rugby Sevens All-Star, Ashley Smith. And then finally, the 2025 Academic and Athletic Excellence Award. There is a bit of an overview of this award. The recipient of this award was recognized by the OCAA for their athletic achievement, in this case as an all-star, while also demonstrating athletic excellence that includes achieving an honors average or higher. Join me in congratulating Ashley Smith again from Women's Rugby 7. Come on up to receive your academic and athletics excellence award. Thank you, Greg, and congratulations to those winners. Next to present the All Academic Award, please welcome back Joanne Spicer, Associate Vice President of Student Experience. Please come on up.
All right, I'm organized now. So this is the All Academic Award to the athlete with the highest academic average who achieved a balance in their sport and in academics. So this is going to Sarah Porter. Congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you, Joanne. Right. All right, next up, we're going to be presenting the Rachel Spearing Award. Please welcome to the stage Women's Rugby Sevens Coach of 2022 OCAA Coach of the Year and Fred Batley Coach of the Year recipient, Donnie Mallett.
Before I hand over this award, say a little bit about it, I just want to have a quick chat to the team. It was a challenging season in terms of wins, loss. You ladies were always very positive. We competed ferociously, and because I show a lot of character, so they were a real pleasure to coach. So thank you very much for that. Moving on to Rachel Spearing. This is a young lady who's very passionate about rugby, and unfortunately, she played with a lot of heart, but unfortunately, at a very young age, she passed. So it's always given out to somebody who really loves the sport of rugby and shows a lot of heart on the field. So I'm happy to give this award this year to Sarah Peterson.
Yanni, and congratulations to Sarah. Next up, to present the Chris Starr and Adam Evans Awards, please welcome head coach of the Water Search Program and Fred Batley Coach of the Year recipient in 2023, Al Cabers.
Okay, so Chris Starr was the head coach. Everybody keeps knocking this thing over, right? You gotta find a different spot for it. Chris Starr was the head coach of Fleming, Woodsman at that point, and Chris Starr was a fierce competitor, and him and his brother Cecil were some of the best pro athletes in Canada for a couple of years. Chris Starr contracted a brain tumor and sadly died, and we honor him. And we honor a person today who, like Chris, has put everything, heart and soul, into the sport and is going to continue on in this sport. He's actually going to BC to compete in some of the competitions out there, but he's also going to do water sports shows all summer long on Grouse Mountain. So he's in BC, head up to Grouse Mountain and see this young man say her heart. Taylor Hunt competed as a rookie last year and is competing again this year with the Still Tether Sports Series. You've seen it on TV, and he's a force to be reckoned with. We're honoring two people with this award, Adam, and the person who is receiving it tonight. Adam was that athlete. He did well at his events, but the thing about Adam, you came to practice and you weren't feeling quite right. Maybe you were sick, maybe you were down, maybe you're struggling with balancing everything you guys do as far as homework and jobs and competing and practices. It's a lot. But when we came and met Adam at the practice site, you were uplifted. He brought a smile to your face, and he was just kind of, I wouldn't say the glue, but he was like the guy that just made everything feel better. We had one of those on our team. Actually, we had quite a few on our team. But this year's award goes to, we call him Rick. But his real name is Jake, but come on up, please.
Thank you, Al, and congratulations to those award winners. So, to present the Fred Batley Coach of the Year Award, please welcome your friend and mine from Frost Campus, Erica Wilson.
Okay. All right, thank you, Ray. So as many of you know now, my name is Erica Brisson, and I'm the Student Life and Recreation Coordinator at the Frost Campus, and I oversee the Varsity Lager Sports Program. The Coach of the Year Award is named in honor of Fred Batley, and is recognized, and it recognizes a coach who embodies true passion of their sport. Someone who goes above and beyond every single day to create an exceptional student-athlete experience. while also achieving outstanding results and fostering a positive, supported team culture. I've had the great privilege to watch this coach in action, and I must say, tonight's recipient is someone who definitely defines all of those qualities and then some. Since joining Fleming in 2014, this coach has built far more than a successful program. He has built a community of athletes, alumni, and supporters who continue to stay connected, give back, and carry forward the spirit of the program long after they leave the campus. Under the leadership of this coach, the Lago Sports program has seen an incredible success over the last 12 years. We have seen our athletes excel in the highest levels and capture national titles and individual awards as recognition. But this year was truly something historic. For the first time since the program began in 1974, both the men's and women's Lago Sports teams have captured a national championship in the same season. That achievement speaks not only to the performance of the student athletes, but also the leadership, culture, and unwavering commitment to its excellence. This coach's impact goes far beyond competition. He has created an environment where athletes feel supported, challenged, and proud to be part of something bigger than themselves. Please join me in congratulating this year's Fred Batley Coach of the Year, Al Cleavers.
Congratulations, Al. All right. All right, next up, to present the Eric O'Rourke Memorial All-Around Athlete Awards, please welcome from the Frost Student Association, Joseph Sahib.
Hello everyone, thank you for being here tonight. And my name is Joseph Shahin and I'm FSA President, representing both Frost and Halliburton campuses tonight. And we are honored to be here, being invited and being with you tonight. But real honor is the honor of being the athletes yourselves. And please, for both Halliburton and Frost campus students, give an applause for yourselves. Personally, I would like to be definitely among yourself, you, and be one of the athletes tonight, enjoying the success of the whole year. I actually tried myself. Last year, I participated in the men's soccer team's tryouts. For some procedural issues, I couldn't make it, but it was a great experience. And maybe you would definitely do better, I would say, if I would be there, but it was unlikely. But looking at the things I see here, the dedication of the person who is getting this award, look at this. A dual sport athlete and a captain for 2 years, and diligent and responsible, who prioritizes his academic performance, achieving a high academic level while competing the demanding electrical engineering program. I would like to invite Ryan Clark for
Yeah, nice to meet you.
background about the Henry Moore Award, and this is an award for two people, one male athlete and another female athlete. At the same, they're both performing at high level in their sport, but at the same time showing leadership, commitment, dedication outside the pitch as well. So this is the true meaning of this award. And there's going to be, of course, a second one, but sure, this is a special one. So I'll see it from ahead. This is Nicole Roy, and she has been a great part of our campus, and she has been a part of the FSA team as well. And we really wouldn't be able to do without her, both the team and FSA. And there's no doubt that she has been also successful in the academic side at the same time. And she definitely deserved it to the every bit of it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Joseph, and congratulations to Ryan and Nicole once again. So we're on to the last award of the evening. So please welcome from the Student Administrative Council, Charan Pikla.
Thank you.
Good evening. First off, congratulations to all the award winners for the night. And I'm here today presenting Male and Female Athlete of the Year awards. So this award is presented to a male and female athlete who have demonstrated exceptional achievements within their sport, all while maintaining their academic eligibility. So I'm pleased to present the Jack Bailey Memorial Athlete of the Year awards for both male and female category. The student has played a pivotal role in leading his team to top of the podium. His leadership has been steady, focused and inspiring, helping to set a tone for a culture of excellence that carried the team throughout the season. The student has been nothing short of exceptional. Competing in multiple events, he has captured the top award in individual events as well as team events, showcasing not only his strength and skill but also his versatility and competitive drive. What sets this student apart though is how he leads. He is kind of the athlete who encourages and pushes his teammates to be better, supports them through every challenge and represents the Fleming Phoenix with pride, humility and determination. His contributions have helped cement the season as one of the most successful in program history, and his impact will be felt well beyond this year. It is my honor to present the Male Athlete of the Year award to, any guesses? It's Thomas Kitchen. And now moving forward to the Female Athlete of the Year award.
It is also an honor to present this award for a female student, recognizing an athlete who exemplifies excellence in competition, leadership within the team, and commitment in the classroom and community. The student's performance in competition has been outstanding. She has excelled in both individual and team events, demonstrating strength, precision, and consistency at the highest level. Another one of her most impressive accomplishments was winning the Echo Challenge, which is a high-intensity chainsaw competition that not only highlights physical ability but allied technical skills and focus. Her excellence has not gone unnoticed as she finished second overall in the league's MVP standings, an incredible recognition among some of the best athletes in the sport. I would like to welcome this year's Female Athlete of the Year award. Any guesses? Again? No? That's Nicole Roy.
All right, before I bring up Greg Jeffrey for some closing remarks, I want you guys to realize athletics is a big part of your life, athletics is a big part of my life, and I want to thank you all for being athletes. Always trying to improve yourself, always trying to keep it going, right? Someone wants me to say yeehaw, yeehaw! But one thing I want you to remember, within this Fleming group, this Phoenix group, it's about family, right? And I'm going to take this from basketball. Always. Family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Phoenix on 6, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it again. Oh, I'm going to do it reverse. I did it the wrong way. All right, let's do it all together. All right, remember that. So, Phoenix on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. They're come on up.
Let's give it up for your MC tonight, Ray. Awesome job, Ray. I actually would really like to thank my whole team and Ray, of course, not just for MCing tonight, but his great work taking care of you. I'd also like to thank Ginger and Erica tonight. Round of applause for keeping the evening flow rolling. And the awards and the great video pictures you see, everything on the tables. Great hand on our student workers at the back. Please round of applause to the live stream and everybody involved tonight. Just all the great work of the team. Naya as well, and Brad, we couldn't be here, but Naya's in the back. Thank you for all your work. And all the coaches and assistant coaches, honestly, for you student athletes, recognize the impact that they had on you. Just another thank you that I'd like to do as well. I know they've been up here tonight presenting, but I think it's worth noting so much of the support of athletics wouldn't happen without the support of both the Student Administrative Council, SAC, and the Frost Student Administration Association in Lindsay. So please round of applause for SAC and the FSA. Housekeeping and just acknowledgement to ensure in terms of this evening, Y-Drive does offer a student discount, so in terms of getting home, I encourage you to use that if you like, and please ensure that you have a plan to get home safely. And finally, I leave you with this. It's hard to top Ray's words, but I will acknowledge your spirit of the Phoenix and the ability to rise, to adapt, to push forward stronger than ever. One of my favorite quotes, Michael Jordan, who said, some people want it to happen, some people wish it to happen, and some people make it happen. And yourselves as student athletes are the ones who made it happen as part of your journey as Fleming, and will continue to make it happen in your journey after Fleming. Congratulations, Fleming Phoenix. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.